Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the Lynn-Life. Today's video is going to be sort of an update video, but the one subject that I really want to talk about, which I'll be talking a little bit later in the video, is about me vlogging the solar eclipse, and we're all going to be in it. Lynn's going to be in it. I want Lynn to see that, and Justin. We got our solar eclipse glasses here, and I want to talk about that and where we might be going to view it. So let's get going. My name is Jonathan, and I'm a caregiver for my wife Lynn, who has a permanent brain injury. Things are a bit different now, but we're doing the best that we can. Join us as we experience the Lynn-Life. Yes, the solar eclipse is going to be interesting. And we're very fortunate this happens to be passing through upstate New York and sort of an angle. We are actually, where we live is just a little south of Totality, what they call Totality. I would only have to drive really about a half an hour to get into the Totality strip. And I want to actually drive a little farther than that. But I'm going to talk to you a little bit more in depth about that in a minute. First, I want to talk about some other things that have been going on this week that I didn't mention last week. I'm glad that many of you did enjoy my video on the Hot Wheels last week. My Hot Wheels. And I received a lot of comments about that. And that was cool. I had a feeling that especially friends that maybe around my age would like that because it's something, Hot Wheels is something that we all played with, and that was cool. But what you didn't know, going behind the scenes last week, or towards the end of last week when I shot that, and this week, what has been going on with me. I shot that Hot Wheels video in pain. I was in excruciating pain through most of that video, and you probably couldn't tell, but I was. And it took longer than I expected for me to put it together because of the pain I was going through. And the pain was in my lower back. That's something I've been going through for a very, very long time. I got issues with my lower back. Don't know exactly what it is. I did years ago when it would happen at work. I would go to the chiropractor. I've been to acupuncturists. I've had other physical therapy and stuff done years ago, and nothing really seemed to work. I'd be good for a while, and then boom, my back would blow out again. Usually when I just was leaning over, I'm trying to get comfortable now because the back hurts a little bit, but if I lean over, it's a pinched nerve, and it's excruciating. You know, it comes out of nowhere. It's just a ticking time bomb. You've been fine. I could be fine for a year, and then all of a sudden, bam! It just hits you, and you drop to your knees in excruciating pain. Doesn't matter what you're doing. In this case, it was on a Thursday, and I was helping Lynn out of bed in the morning, and she had had a paper towel for some reason, and she dropped it. And I leaned over to pick it up. And that's all it was. That's all it was. It's happened before other times when I was shaving or doing something else. Nothing, no major injuries, just everyday stuff. And I'm very, very careful. I really baby my back. But and then you can, once it happens, you can't get in a position to alleviate the pain. It hurts when you stand, it hurts when you walk, it hurts When you sit, it hurts when you lay down, and oftentimes excruciating, especially standing. Putting any weight on it at all, it feels like someone is like snapping your back. That, I don't know how else to describe it. But due to Justin, his urging, Justin urged me, please. He goes, Dad, you've got to get it checked out. Just go to urgent care. Just go to urgent care. I know they can't do anything for you, really, because I always tell them that. They can't do anything for me. He says, I know they can't do anything for you, but at least it will start the conversation. Maybe they'll refer you to a specialist or something, and maybe you can get something going. So I did that. I had to wait, though. I had to wait until Tuesday of this week, and that was the first day I felt like I could really go, and I made an appointment ahead of time so I wouldn't have to wait as long, because sitting in a chair for any period of time really hurts. So I did it. They did take an x-ray. Couldn't really, they did give me a shot. They gave me a shot in my butt to kind of alleviate the pain. That kind of worked. They gave me a couple prescriptions, like prescription ibuprofen and stuff like that, and something else, a steroid or something. But they made an appointment for me with a specialist in pain management. And I went there yesterday. And I met with the doctor. He specializes in back pain and things like that. So, I do have some things going. We had a very kind of a lengthy exam. But due to insurance, health insurance, the way it works, they insist I have to go to physical therapy first. That's the first step. You got to try that first. So you got to kind of circle the problem rather than go right at it. So we're in the circling mode now. But at least I'm doing something. So on the 15th of this month, I'll go to my first day of physical therapy. They asked me would I be willing to go, because a lot of people don't even want to bother to do that. And I said, no, I'll go. I'll dance the dance. I'll do what I have to do, so that after that, then we can start getting into other stuff. And we get an MRI. There could be some steroid shots. I don't know. Whatever they do. I know that through the X-ray, the doctor at urgent care has said that this skeletally, she didn't detect anything bad. Not like a crushed vertebrae or like that. So it could be more scar tissue. As I get older, it does get worse. So I know I have arthritis in my back, stuff like that. But something is triggering or causing a pinched nerve. So we'll get into all that. So an MRI they'll be able to look at the soft tissue and stuff like that. But I have to first go through like 5-6 weeks of this physical therapy, just to satisfy the insurance company. So I'm doing that. At least I got something going. And the back is loosening up. I can do things now. So going up and viewing the total eclipse is not a problem. I can do that type stuff now. I just have to be careful. For example, I'll probably be putting Lynn's wheelchair in the car. And doing that, I'll probably have Justin put Lynn's wheelchair in the car. I'm not going to lift anything. I don't want to do anything to set me back. I got to be very careful. I have a shoot next Tuesday as well. I'll have him put stuff in the car. I might have somebody help me take some stuff out. But I'll be able to shoot it. No problem. I'm not doubting that at all. So, feeling better now. No longer in the pain I was in. It'll probably be another month before I'm completely healed. But at least it's not traumatic pain. So, going into the eclipse now. Let's start talking about that. Now that I got that off my chest. About my back. Oh, I'm getting a root canal too. I didn't tell you that yet, right? I'm getting a root canal and a cap. That's later in April. So I'm getting all that. I have some bunch of dental work getting done. Okay. The eclipse. We exist just below the totality, line of totality. I'm going to show you a map here right now. And I want to get up into the center of that. But it's going to be busy. It's going to be busy. Now the forecast looks good. We're often, especially this time of year, it's gray. It's gray a lot. We don't get a lot of as many sunny days as we should or we'd like to. So Monday looks pretty good. I might have a little upper, the meteorologists, local meteorologists are saying there could be some clouds, but very high, thin cloud cover possibly, but no lower clouds that would obscure the sun and the moon. So we should be good. I think we're going to be good. All the local hotels are booked. A lot of people coming from out of town. Plus we got a national hockey tournament, women's hockey tournament going on in Utica. So there's a lot of people up here right now, or will be. And so I don't want to go take a ride north on any of the main routes. I want to take more of a secondary route in hopes that I don't run into any big traffic jams and stuff like that. Plus, we're going to have Lynn in the car. Lynn's aide that's here with us on Monday is going with us. That's going to be very helpful when it comes to bathrooms. Lynn will have to go to the bathroom, so I want to find a parking lot in this one town. I think I have my eyes on Pulaski, New York. So I know that town. I used to shoot a lot of commercials in that area. So I think I'm going to try to pick that town, and maybe there's an area where there's a grocery store, big parking lot, as well as there's convenience stores, restaurants, things like that, so we can get something to eat. The convenience stores are usually pretty good to get into the bathroom. I think there's even a Burger King right next to that parking lot. So we could get Lynn to the bathroom. We'll bring her wheelchair and we'll have some other chairs, like folding chairs. And we make camp in that parking lot. And we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to videotape it. It's supposed to be somewhat sunny on Sunday, so I'll probably be doing some experiments there. When I was working and I had all the fancy camera equipment from work, I think it was in 2017, we had a partial eclipse, and I did videotape and photograph that. But I had a very long telephoto lens and lots of filters on a matte box. And a matte box is a thing that would fit in front of the camera, and you could slide big square filters in, glass filters. and to make it as dark as it needed to be, because these things are very dark. Like you can't see through them. They're like welding goggles, and that's kind of what you need. So I might try to maybe record the Eclipse on my cell phone through one of these. That's possible. That's a possibility. I think in fact, I have my cell phone here. There's the back of it. I might be able to put this, over that. And I have a tripod that will hold this. And we'll see how that works. I think that might be my best option to record that. And then I have my other cameras to record Lynn watching it and her reaction and things like that as she'll be wearing the glasses. So should be exciting. Hopefully there's other people around us too. I expect there will be. There's a lot of there's a lot of buzz going on about the eclipse up here. I know several schools are closed. I don't know if they all are closed, but I know some are closed because they want kids to be able to see it. And they were handing out these things. I ordered them. I ordered the glasses myself, but a lot of schools are handing them out. It's a big deal. Oh, we also had an earthquake today too. I'm sure you've all heard about that by now. It was around 10:25 today. This is Friday. This is Friday, April 5th. We had an earthquake. My sister-in-law contacted me. She texted me and said, we just had an earthquake. She lives in New Jersey. She said some things fell over in her dining room or something, and she might have had a little damage, something falling off a shelf or something. But, yeah, so we had an earthquake. Oh, and Justin fell. I didn't feel it. We didn't feel it downstairs, but Justin, he was upstairs on his computer. And he said his monitor swayed a little bit. He felt it a little bit. So we had an earthquake. We're going to have a total eclipse. Wow. Exciting times. So look forward. Now we're shooting this on Monday the 8th, so the video for the eclipse won't come out until the following Sunday, so look forward to that. I'm going to try to capture it as best I can. Where we will be very close or right on Lake Ontario, on the eastern side of Lake Ontario. And that is very close to the very center of totality. It'll be just to the north of us, a little ways. But I figured that's a good place to go, and it's mostly secondary roads getting there. And there's plenty of places for Lynn to go to the bathroom once we get there. So that's my plan. Nothing's definite though, because get on the road and you find yourself in a traffic jam, you may have to change your mind, but we'll see. It'll be an adventure. And Lynn's going. One that Lynn's going on. So that alone will be fun. So, but she's doing good. Oh, and during my back, when my back was at its worst, this is cute, I couldn't put on my socks. And I've been wearing Crocs every day since too, by the way, because I couldn't bend over to get on regular shoes, so I couldn't get on my socks either. So Lynn did that. Lynn has, now the last couple days I can do it myself, but previous to that, Lynn was the one putting on my socks. It was very cute. she'd sit on the couch, and I'd get close to the couch, and I'd put my leg up on the couch, try to balance but holding on to another chair, and she would put my socks on for me. Because she wanted to, and it was good because she was helping. She was helping. She remembered, even with her short-term memory, she'd always remember about my back. How's your back? Is your back okay? 'Cause that was important to her. And she remembers years ago, before her brain injury, that I would have back problems. So maybe, let's hope that maybe I'll get either the therapy or some other whatever is in store for me later and down the road will help with my back problems. Or I'll learn how to help myself with my back problems or something. But I did rest it up a lot, and it is feeling better. So we're ready for the North American total eclipse of the sun. It should be a sunny day, at least partially. Sunny eclipse. Sunny eclipse. Isn't Sunny Eclipse a animatronic in Disney World, in Tomorrowland, in the Magic Kingdom? That's Sunny Eclipse, right? The guy who sings in that one restaurant. That's Sunny Eclipse. So, hoping for a sunny eclipse. And I think that's all I got for you for this video. But look forward to the next one, because it's going to be an exciting one. That's going to be a cool one. And we'll see you next time. Oh, wait. Be sure to hit like. Be sure to make sure you're subscribed. Because liking it, subscribing, and leaving comments helps the channel. Okay, got to remember to say that. And we'll see you next time on The Lynne Life.